I actually think I'm gonna cry.
Hi there and welcome to my channel and to my second episode. You're probably new here, and if you're not new here and you saw my other clip, then thank you. My name is Iulia because I did not present myself last time. As you can tell by the title, I just purchased some 4-5 products. I think the biggest of them all is this one. Like, this was the most exciting part of the clip. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the swatches because I decided to swatch every single shade. I do understand that swatches do not explain the performance of the shadow, but they do kind of like show you the color. On the eyelid it applies differently because you do apply it with a brush. So yeah, I think that's it to say. Enjoy the clip. And that's because I'm wearing glasses. I'm just gonna do one eye as last time because I already speak a lot, and if I'll have to stay and focus on both of them, that's gonna take me forever. So, and with the same brush, I'm just gonna go in Fill the Bass. Next, I decided to go with the shimmery shade, which is called Early Flirt, and it's close to this brown shade. I'm gonna focus in my crease to kind of like give depth to my eye. And I'm coming back with Fill the Bass just to blend both of them together. When it comes to the palette, because I swatched all of them, I realized there are different shimmers, like some of them are very glittery, some of them are just shimmery. So the one I used is definitely only shimmery. It kind of like faded away in the sense of like the shyness is not intense, but I don't mind. Next, I'm gonna use the black After Party shade, and if you saw from the swatches, because I think I'm gonna put them at the beginning and after I will show you this. After Party / Hangover are both blacks, but the difference is After Party, it's a bit more shimmery, but it's not like straight up shimmer, glitter, whatever. Hangover is like straight matte, but on the swatches you can tell, but at the same time you're like, what's the point? Well, Hangover is supposed to be a liner because some people just enjoy doing their lines with eyeshadow, which I can't relate, but so I'm gonna pack with a pencil brush the After Party shade right outside the eye. And by the way, the shadows do have a bit of fallout, so better put that foundation after, because otherwise it's gonna not be good. But it's not something that bothers me. Because I can't help myself, and I know the rules are don't put blue on blue eyes, but I don't give a damn. Like, that electric shade, it's so screaming my name. If you've seen it in the swatches, you know, it's like such a, I don't even know, like an electric blue. I would say just electric blue because it's very electric. Probably that's why they called it electric. I mean, look at that. And because I feel people need to understand shimmers are really hard to use with a flat brush. They don't pick up the product as nicely as your finger, for example, but I freaking hate digging my fingers into pans so I can put them on my lid and then have a mess on my hands. I just hate that. So if you're like me and you can't be as like working it out, as in like, you know, building and building, put on top, on top, and on top, just use a setting spray, because setting sprays, wait, yet again, what I was saying, people really demonize shadows that work nicer with setting sprays, but you need to understand, it's a really good trick, and I feel they stick more to your eyelid and they don't move around. They are setting the eyeshadow too, not only the face. So this wind, I am so sure you can hear it, so I'm really sorry about that. So I'm gonna add my glitter bomb shade in my inner corner, and this is the shade that really impressed me. It's so foiled and glittery. You can't tell it has glitter until you take it off, but that's why it's so foily. It looks very foiled, and I love that. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah. Going back with the blue. Right, let's go back with the after party shade to intensify that outer corner. I'm using the same shade because I don't mind having some blue tint into it. So going back with the blue. I'm gonna put, I need a wipe. I'll be right back with my eyeliner, lashes, and my other eye on. I mean, I have the other eye on, I just don't have the eyeshadow, obviously. So here's my other eye and my liner, and let's start to actually beat my face with some foundation. Because I do have this situation where I can't find a proper yellow undertone foundation, I decided to go for a yellow corrector thing to combine it with my pink foundation. I bought it by mistake and I can't take it out on my face because it's pink, and trying to save it. I don't want to throw it. So what I'm gonna do is just put some lines around. Am I beautiful yet? And I'm just taking the actual brush to combine them like this. My best friend actually gave me this idea, so we shall see. Why do I complicate my life so goddamn much when I have this? And I also look cute. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's definitely a line over there. But it's not that bad. I can get away with it. Anyhow. I always love to put on my beauty sponge, a Real Technique sponge, and kind of like that around where I want to be properly set. And now I finished with the eye, and I'm gonna put underneath my eye, what shade? I think I'm gonna go with House Party. Yeah, it's quite cute. It looks like mulled wine. And I forgot about my inner corner highlight, which is something that should never happen. I think I'm just gonna go with the duochromatic shade called Remix. It's blue duochromatic, so let's just keep the blue as a vibe. Well, I'm just gonna top a bit on the center too. Definitely makes it pop a bit more. That is with the eyes. My brows are done. Highlighter. Now I'm gonna use.
No. I actually think I'm gonna cry. It's mashed.
It never ever happened to me to break one of my favorite things. It hurts. Like, I have no idea how this happened. But to be honest, now I realize how little amount of product it has in it, because it's quite expensive. I got the mini size. But I feel because they are so creamy-ish, I think the formula is a bit like, it can be smashed really easily. Okay. I'm really careful with my things, but it's very blinding. It's really nice. Gonna put some bronzer on. That was too much. Some people like this intense, but I'm not liking it. Last but not least, a lipstick. I decided to go for a nude. This is Mannequin, and I think it will be my perfect nude. Yep. This is definitely my perfect nude. Final thoughts on this bad boy. I think it's very good if you are into your shimmers and if you want to have optionality. It definitely should work with another matte palette, because yeah, you do have some matte in here, but you might get bored, and I tend to usually get bored very easily, so get it as a second palette rather than like your main palette, unless you love your shimmers all over your face. But when it comes to the quality of the product itself, it's amazing. It's 30 quid only for 42 shades. You get like a massive mirror too, and you can see my setup over there. Hello. And they're really nice formulas. But yeah, some of them are very unique. Some of them you can find in other palettes, but you might as well just buy yourself like a matte palette, and after that buy this one in correlation with that. I'm not a shimmer kind of girl, but I think this palette might make me dig into that part of the makeup world I did not experiment too much on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, I do hope my feedback / review it's useful. I'm definitely gonna try the palette many more times. I've already done a look with it, like I said on Instagram. I've done this look, and I'm planning to do more on my Instagram, so better check me out over there. It's at more Julypiesqueen. I do have another one too, which is at Julypiesqueen, but that's my personal one. I'm never gonna think of like creating content specifically for that one. When it comes to the makeup one, I actually do genuinely like think what I'm gonna do, what's gonna be next, and I just want to separate those two things in my life. I don't want to be overly obsessed with, oh, I need to post every single damn time. I just want to enjoy my life on a day-to-day basis, and that's why I have two accounts. So far so good. I hope you enjoyed the look, and I will see you next time. Bye.